Greetings, everyone. DFG here, guys. Hey, this is going to be a real quick message this morning. Just want to bring an event to your attention from yesterday. I'm sure all of you know, or most of you know by now, that Lebanon was bombed yesterday. I know they're saying that it was a firework plant, and the firework plant, exploded because old fireworks was there. But again, as I told you guys many times, when you start talking in terms of critical thinking, cognitive thinking, cognitive intelligence, you have to read behind the lie that you're hearing. You have to ask yourself logical questions. There are firework plants all over the planet, especially places like China, for example, Asia. When last time you seen a firework plant go up like a nuclear bomb hit it? You haven't, because a nuclear bomb did hit Lebanon. And if you go back and you read about it, get away from what mainstream media is telling you. Mainstream media is trying to social engineer, your thoughts about it. Predictive programming. They're going to keep on saying it until they get you to start repeating what they're saying. And then ultimately you have no ability to discern between what the truth is and what the BS is. The truth of the matter, they were saying that Israel had planes flying over that area, drones flying over that area for days, even heard warplanes over that area right before the explosion. And you may say, well, as Hebrew Israelites, why does that mean anything to us? It means something to us, my brothers and sisters, because Israel, guys, is trying to move out of the so-called land of the people. Jerusalem, that whole area over there, they know that's sacred ground. And they know that ultimately Yah is going to judge, because Yah said that the heathens would encompass the land of our people at the end of time. That the Gentiles would be ruling that land. And we know the Gentiles have been there since 1948. And they've been killing and trying to take over more territory, spread themselves out, then to push themselves away ever since. Because they know what the destiny is. The two-legged... Okay, I'm sorry. So those beasts are trying to get out of that area. So they're going to slaughter and kill anything that they can to move away. Just like their nature. And they're the same ones who have destroyed our culture. The same ones that have poisoned our food. Same ones that have ruined our economy. And yes, they're Esau, Edom, Amorites. So-called white people. Again, not all white people are white people. I know that sounds strange, but I'm just saying for the sake of some of you whites who may think that I'm attacking you. I'm not attacking you unless you consider yourself a part of them. Do you think like they think? Do you behave like they behave? Do you believe what they believe? Then, if the shoe fit, as the old saying goes, as your saying goes, then wear it. Our forefathers taught us that you judge a tree by the fruit that it bears. So what are your fruit? Okay? Enough of that. But to the people, I just want you to know, guys, when they bomb a place like Lebanon, you're talking about Hezbollah is there. And Hezbollah, guys, is probably one of the more powerful organizations in the Middle East. And they will fight back. They will retaliate. So why does it mean something to us? Because it's another sign that the end is near. It's another sign that it's time for our people to come together, move away from petty disagreements, move away from petty arguments, move away from these political systems. The scripture tells us to come out from among them, be you separate. Isn't that what our scripture say? You're in the world, but you're not of the world. That if you love the world, then the love of Yah is not in you. And that includes this whole voting process. We're not supposed to have anything to do with this stuff, guys. These are wicked men that and if you go out there and you're selecting and being a participant with wicked men, what does that make you? We saw that with our forefathers, Daniel and the so-called Hebrew boys. When Nebuchadnezzar told them to participate, they said no, they would not. When they told them that they had to follow the laws or rule those, obey those who have charge over you, those 4 men said, oh, no, we're not. We're not going to have anything to do with that. Because our commandment is that we don't do those things. And if you're out here participating in worldly events like elections and things of that nature, then that's exactly what you're doing. And you ought to be refraining from that. These people hate you. And by the way, they killed I know they injured thousands of people. And I don't know what the last number I heard was 70 dead. I'm sure it's going to be a lot more than that looking at the devastation. And this is what I'll say to you guys. If you trust Esau, A lot of you guys saying, well, these people would never harm. I don't know what's going on, but they don't have that in it. Look, if they wanted to drop a bomb on a major city like Lebanon and kill men, women, and children, what do you think they're going to do to you? What do you think they would do to you if they see you as any kind of threat? And right now, you are the #1 threat right here in America, so-called Hebrew Israelite and male, especially with these protests that are going on. You are the #1 target. We are the #1 target. And I say this to remind you of that fact. It is time to now come together. Yah said, if my people who are called by my name would humble themselves and seek my face, I would heal them. Man, he said I would heal their lands. I really believe he means that he's going to heal us as a people, to pull us together. Yes, land is land. I get it. I understand it. I'm not trying to misinterpret the scripture. But I really believe that he's talking about healing our minds as well, so that we would see him clearly, see ourselves clearly, and again, move away from what this wicked enemy intends to do to all of us. As you've seen a perfect example, if you think that they will not drop a bomb on a major city, if they will not kill innocent men and women, or women and children, let me say it that way, if that makes you feel any better about it, then think again. But again, pay close attention to what's going on in the Middle East, guys, because it's an indicator, guys, that it's almost time for Yah to return. But will you be ready? Yah said, when he returns, shall he find faith? Yeshua said, shall I find faith on the earth? What does that faith mean? Did they come together? Are you standing, waiting, and trusting him? Gearing yourself up, preparing yourself for what is to come. Getting your supplies, being ready to defend your family, those things that you love. All right? Remember, that's what you should be. That's what we all should be right now. Gathering resources and then gathering one another, building communities, whether you're in the urban areas or the cities. Rural areas or the urban areas. Still come together. There's enough of us. Are you talking to each other? Men? Are you talking to the men? Women? Are you talking to the women? Men and women, are you talking to each other? Because if you're not talking now, when are you going to be talking? When it's no longer time to talk? Yah says, seek me when it's day. When night comes, no man shall find me. And night is soon to come. As the old saying, winter is coming. It's almost here. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. DFG. Bye now.